Hello. So the lesson I had created is called All About Me, and the subject is writing and social studies. So this lesson will briefly give the students an understanding of about themselves and about the people in their class. So to start this lesson, I'm going to have all the kids come to the rug, and once they come to the rug, I will introduce the lesson, tell them about a little bit of what we're doing, and explain to them that today we'll be learning about ourselves, the things we like to do, and our friends in the class and their interests. So the materials I'll need is this ball. We will have a whiteboard, markers, and markers, and a glue stick, and pieces of an owl. So I put the owl together just to get a brief idea of what it is. So it's going to look like this. So the kids would each get an owl template, 2 eyes, a beak, 2 wings. They would each get a piece of paper so they could write their sentence on it. And this right here, I didn't have a self-portrait of myself, but this is what it would be. So the parents of the children or the caregivers would bring in a little picture of the student, and the students would be instructed to basically stick the owl together with the pieces. So they would glue on the 2 eyes, the beak, and the wings. And they have to glue on the wings so we can open it and see who the child is and read their sentence. But basically the kids are not going to know who it is until they open this up. So to begin the lesson, the kids will all come to the rug. I will explain the lesson, and then I will pass around the ball. I will start with myself, and I will tell them, my name is Miss Diana, and I like to ride bikes. That's something I like to do. Then the students will take the ball, pass it around in a circle, and they will say, my name is so-and-so, and I like to so-and-so. So that will give us a little bit of idea about everyone in our class and what they like to do. Then we will read a story called What I Like About Me by Aaliyah Zobel Nolan. Throughout the story, I will be pausing, and I will be asking the students questions about the story to check for their understanding, and it'll also give them an idea of what All About Me is about. Then once they read the story, once we do the ball activity, they'll be instructed to go back to their seats, and they're going to be told to draw a picture of them doing something they like. So I drew a picture of doing something I like. I draw a picture of myself, and I like to ride bikes, so I drew a picture of a bike. So each student will also get a piece of paper like this, and they'll have markers to draw pictures. Then, after they're done with that, they will be creating their owl. So like I mentioned, they will each get the supplies, they will stick their owl together, and on their owl, they're supposed to write a sentence. So I will write the sentence on the whiteboard. Students will be instructed to copy the sentence and fill in the blanks. For the students that need help, I will write their sentence exactly for them on the whiteboard, and they will just have to copy it into their piece of paper that they get. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I am blank. I like to blank. So this is what the students will have to copy, but I will show them an example from me. So I would write, I am Miss Diana. I like to ride bikes. So this is the example I will show the students of what I like to do. So they will have to fill in the blanks of I am, their name, and I like to, and what they like to do. This kind of gives students an idea of knowing more about their friends, and it also gives them a helping hand to write sentences. So they would have to write a sentence about something they like, and it's not only writing sentences, it's also drawing a picture of something they like. So it's kind of incorporating both of hands-on activities, and students love to do hands-on activities. So after they write the sentence, they will pick up their owl wings and they will glue their sentence into the owl's body. So it's going to say, I am Miss Diana. I like to ride bikes. And this will be a picture of myself. So now once everyone is completed with the whole activity, the students will be instructed to come back to the rug. And once we come back to the rug, I will ask each student to hand me their owl. As you can see, nobody knows whose owl this is. All they see is the owl's body and all that, but you don't know whose owl this is exactly. So once they give me their owl, I will take their owl from them. I will mix them up and hand them around to each student randomly. The student who has the owl will have to open the owl to where you only see the sentence, and it's going to say, I am Miss Diana. I like to ride bikes. So that's what they're going to see, but in order for them not to see it, they'll have to open the owl up top, and they will see only the sentence that says, I like to, and they will have to guess who it is. So once they open it to see who it is, they'll see that it is the person. And if they guessed right, they did. If time permits, they could do the activity again with another random owl. And that's what my lesson is. Thank you.